The technologies that are readily available and incredibly low cost, and many of which are actually free, means that we can now create a civilized cyberspace community. Whereas in the past, many of us would have thought the www stood for the Wild West world. We can now create unique areas within the communities where we can put all the content that the various people are supplying. There could be just general news content, local or global. There could be sports content for the local football teams and national, international sports content. There could be shopping mall areas where special offers are available. There could be local community areas. There could be areas to do with entertainment. There's no limit really to the number of areas that we can have. In fact, because the cost of communicating is really being slashed, there should be no limit to the areas that we can produce. So, for example, we could produce an area for senior citizens. We could produce an area for couples, an area for families, an area for party nights out. We could almost get to the point where we have an area for Hartlepool United fans living in Sunderland. And there may well be people who've got products or services to offer us. The fact that we can now do this and create these unique areas really means that you as a business need to totally reconsider, or as in this picture, meditate upon the way that you present your company. In fact, maybe it's no longer your business you present. In the old days, if you're advertising in a newspaper, you would have to advertise your business. But now that we have this lower level content areas, then now you need to think about your products. So let's take an example. In the 4 classifications we mentioned earlier on, let's look at products that might relate to them. And if there was an area to tell them what's available, obviously the whole thing becomes viable. So for senior citizens, we know that in generally they've got more time during the day available. How about organising special events when you're going to bring in a guest speaker, maybe somebody from the police to talk on security, somebody from the fire brigade to talk about protection against fires, etc. They're willing to do that and probably do it free of charge, and you can organise a special meal around that. It could be a way of getting a lot more customers in. Then looking at couples, if a couple's looking for a night out, maybe offer them some special options, like you would arrange for some flowers or a bottle of champagne or wine to be already on the table. You'll promise them a secluded place. Maybe you can promise them that if they wish, you could organise a photographer to come along and get this to record the special occasion, or even get a musician to come along. But look at the special things that you could offer them. So they'll see this product in advance, they'll ring you, and then you can organise it. Take a family. Again, if they're coming out for a meal, what's the kind of problems that they would have? Maybe the children would get restless. Promise them then that you've got some special cartoon books or painting books or something that will keep the children entertained while they enjoy the meal. Look at special offers that you might give them, special prices for set meals and so on. Then if you're looking at party groups, maybe you could come up and say parties of 10, one person gets in free. Or come up with some special drink packages that they're going to organise in advance so they know exactly how much the drinks are going to cost. So it's all about rethinking the way you present yourself, because the cost of communication is now so incredibly low. You really need to target specific audiences with specific products. That only really leaves me to say now that we're building something brand new, and really it's all about coming up with ideas that can enhance everybody's life, because we have, as I keep emphasising over and over again, we slashed the cost of communication, and therefore it opens up loads more possibilities to yourself.